Hello. I told you guys yesterday that I would film a video of me telling you the story about how I either broke or fractured my arm. Can't remember. Give me 1 second. Sorry, had to get the dog water and turn off the lights. Okay, so I told you guys yesterday that I would make a video of me telling you the story about how I either fractured or broke my arm. So, here's that story. So this story takes place in, I think it's 2014, like the beginning of the summer of 2014 or whatever. And I was getting ready to go into 8th grade. So this was the summer of my 8th grade year for school. And I had to go take this class. Okay, I guess the fucking shit don't work. Anyways, I had to go take this class. And in this class, it was for either the Chromebooks or the iPads that we were getting. I can't remember exactly what they gave us that 8th grade year for us. Anyways, so I was in this classroom or whatever, and somebody had asked me what happened to my arm. So I told them. This is that story. So it's like the beginning of the summer, like maybe even the very last day or week of school this happened. I get a phone call from my uncle, and my uncle says, "Hey dude, you want to go down to Paducah with me?" Because we live in Kentucky. And we live about 2.5, 3 hours away from Paducah. So, I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm kind of the only one that knows things about the property and whatnot, so yeah, I'll go down there with you. So we go down there, him, his girlfriend, I think my sister went, and his girlfriend's niece, cousin, something like that. I don't know. Anyways, so we all go down there, and we're having a grand old fucking time. Riding the four-wheelers, riding the ATVs, the buggies. Then we pull out this thing called a Polaris. For those of you that don't know, I will pull up a picture right now. Okay? Just so that way everybody can see and get a Polaris. Yeah. Just so that way everybody can get a comfortable thing. So, if you don't know what a Polaris is, this is a Polaris. Right there. Anyways. Excuse me. Gotta hit the pin. Anyways. So we whip out the Polaris. And we start driving the Polaris around. And we're having a good old fucking time, man. And I'm doing, I don't know, 50 in this fucking thing on these rocky ass back roads. It's not like they have asphalt. They're not fucking paved. No. Gravel fucking back roads, dude. Anybody who's been out there or knows what I'm talking about, you know how them fucking roads are. They're fucking... They're risky as fuck to be doing 50, 55, 60 miles per hour on when they're curving and shit. In the middle of the fucking woods. You don't... No, you really shouldn't be doing that. Safety. Safety first, guys. Safety first. Always fucking take care of yourselves when you're riding a dirt bike, ATV, or a four-wheeler. Or a Polaris. Anything that's... If you're driving in general, riding a bike or driving in general, be careful. Dangerous shit out there, guys. Dangerous fucking shit. Anyways. So I take my uncle's girlfriend back because my uncle didn't want to get on it because he knows how reckless I am on these fucking things. Because girl should have did the same fucking thing. Because she gets on there with me and with me only. I take her around the property because he didn't feel comfortable doing it. And like I said, he didn't know the property as well as me. So, yeah. So I'm taking her for a ride. And we have like two like little ponds down there. So I take her to the smaller pond. I personally think it's the bigger one. But who the fuck? I don't know. Anyway, so I take her to the smaller pond. And she's like, Hunter, take me back. I don't want to ride too far because, what if you get lost? Which, cool, I get it. I was like 13 years old when this happened. So, yeah, I get it. I could have gotten lost very easily, but I didn't. So I take her back, and I drop her off, and literally, not even 5 minutes after I drop her off, I left on the Polaris, and I flipped that motherfucker, dude. I flipped that bitch hard, bro. And it trapped my arm. Like, I was laying face down in the grass, bro, with my arm like that, dude. And just pinned. And the more that I revved the engine to try to, like, signal, hey, I might be stuck, the more I did that, the more pressure it put on my arm, and it ended up either it didn't break it completely. I know it didn't break it, but it absolutely for sure bruised the inside, either bruised the inside of it, like, heavily and very, very bad, or it actually ended up fracturing it. I think it ended up fracturing it because I went to the hospital like 3 hours later. He brought me back to where we live, and my mom was like, yeah, let's just go get it checked out, da-da-da-da. And, yeah, so we went to the hospital. I think it was really badly fractured, I think. I don't think it had a full break. Like I said, I know for a fact it didn't have a full break, but as far as anything else, I don't remember. I think it just got fractured really fucking bad. It didn't hurt as bad as what I thought it would, but to be fair, back in that time of my life, I was a little bit more reckless. I was doing a lot more shit that was actually putting me in pain. So, you could probably chop it up to that I was a reckless little kid. Definitely you can chop it up to that I was a reckless little kid, but as far as like why it didn't hurt me on a physical level as bad as what I thought it would have, that I can't tell you. But yeah, guys, that is the story about the time that I fractured my arm and wrecked a fucking ATV. So, if you guys want to hear some more fucking stories, which nobody listened to the last one other than me, which is cool, you gotta make it somehow, you gotta do something somehow. Anyways, yeah, guys, if you want to hear more stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And let's throw it back to like fucking 2009, 2010, and let's just go ahead and say favorite the video too, so you can find it in the near future if you ever want to hear this fucking story again. Anyways, guys, it's been your boy. I don't even know what the fuck to call myself, and yeah, goodbye!